Passion is a powerful feeling of enthusiasm. The different things going on in sports. Anything popping in the DFW. Comes on every Monday night, 7 p.m. Hi, and welcome to the Passion Project. I'm your host, Coach Richard Bacon. Man, I got some speed in the house today and another champion. Matter of fact, they are the first national champions I've had. I've had some state champions on this show, but I got some national record-setting champions with me today from Duncanville High School, and I'm going to have Coach Clayton Brookins introduce himself, tell you a little bit about him, and then we're going to talk about this 4x2 national time-setting relay team.
All right, as Coach Bacon said, I'm Coach Clayton Brookins. It's my third year at Duncanville High School. First year was pretty good. We set some records school-wise, but this third year has been awesome. Like I said, we had a national record, and we broke all the school records in the 4x1, 4x4 relay as well. Been doing this for 17 years. Started out way back in 2005, 2006 as an assistant with actually Coach Lee Williams, who held the 4x1 record for 25 years into this year.
And where was Coach at from?
Coach Fort Worth.
Okay.
Fort Worth. He's Fort Worth just like I'm from Fort Worth. We both were Horned Frogs.
Okay.
TCU, of course, he was there way before I was there, but I was there from 94 to 98. Where I was also an All-American 4x4 guy.
And where we met.
Yeah, and where I met Coach Bacon, to be honest with you. He was coming from winning state championships with Dallas Lincoln. And then he was assistant at basketball for TCU men's at the time.
Yes.
So moved on from Y to middle school for a couple of years, and then high school over in Arlington, Sam Houston from 2010 to 2012. And then I was at my alma mater for 9 years before I ended up here at Duncanville, and it's been a blessing. Had a chance to coach a lot of state champions, including these guys, but even several before. But we'll get back into that, I guess, later on.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start this relay off like the way they started off with our scratch guy.
Yep.
And then you're gonna hand the baton to him and so forth. Tell us about yourself.
Braden Williams Jr. I competed in the 4x100 and the 4x2 at the state meet. On both of the relays, and got a couple points in the 100. So.
And what year are you?
Oh, junior.
Okay.
Caden Durham. I was second leg 4x2, last leg 4x1. I competed in the 100. I got third in the state. I'm committed to LSU. I'm a signee.
To play what? Do what sport?
Football and track.
Oh, football and track.
You do it for an athlete, most definitely.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now we're handing it off to the third leg.
Yes, sir. My name Asen Theus. I'm a dual sport athlete, play football and run track. I'm a first leg on the 4x1, third leg on the 4x2, class of 2026, sophomore.
Say that again, you who?
Sophomore.
You already getting medals, getting gold.
We start young. We started young.
Okay, his grill gonna be full by the time you'll see it. Okay, yes sir. And the anchor, the man that brings it on.
Always. My name is Decoria Moore. I'm a junior, class of 2025. I'm a receiver. I competed in all three relays, 4x1, 4x2, and the 4x4. And I also did long jump, came fifth place at state.
So you played on the football team as well?
Yes, sir.
Three of y'all played on the football team?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all had gold before you got some more.
Oh, you heard me?
Straight like that.
We ain't new to it. We true to it. Most
Okay.
definitely.
Not new to it, but true to it.
You hear me?
Okay. I got to tell you, you heard me down too. You're going to be ready to get to Baton Rouge. All right, so Coach, I can see some chemistry just listening to him talk, because I've never met him.
Yeah.
I've seen him from afar, but I've never met him. But I see the chemistry. But what makes for a good relay team?
What makes for a good relay team? First off, we start out with discipline. You have to be disciplined. You got to be able to be disciplined and be able to stay on the marks. They have a certain amount of marks that they have to give each other, and you have to be disciplined enough to hold in as that incoming runner is coming in. And these guys have been pretty disciplined. They have to have trust and that the guy's not going to run up past them or run on them or spike them. So it's a little thing we have called lane integrity, meaning the incoming runner to the inside, the outgoing runner to the outside. These guys have been really good at that. So discipline, trust, and just that teamwork. As you know, 3 of them are football guys, and so that team, the relay, obviously, it's the team event in our individual sport, which is track and field. So these guys are very, very familiar with that chemistry and teamwork, as you've noticed right after the interview. So those are the main 3 deals. I say discipline, trust, and teamwork.
You know what? I was about to say that out of all of the events that you have in track and field, most of them are individual.
Yeah.
But you have a few team events.
Yeah.
And here's where, like you say, from football.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's a running back,
Yeah.
but them dudes don't make some holes for him. He can't make all the holes, can he? For himself.
Nope.
Got to have some
absolutely.
holes to run
Absolutely.
through.
And the receiver got a block too, though.
Yeah, you got to block downfield so you can get by
Most
them guys.
definitely.
And once you get going, ain't no catching.
Most definitely.
Yeah, right.
You know that, though.
Yeah, I've seen it up close and personal. All right, so I was going to ask you guys, did you participate in any other sports, but you guys took care of that. Coach Brookie, I was teasing the guys a minute ago. I said, man, I've been knowing you a long time. They said, how long? I said, back in the 1900s. Because you ran track back in 1994 at TCU.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it actually started before then. See, these guys know me as coach, but coach knows me as athlete as well. And so growing up, I was a AAU national record holder. I was a hurdler, so I held the national age group titles in hurdles, 4x4. We was the national record holders. High school, I was an All-American. I was a state runner-up my senior year in the 300 hurdles. At TCU, I was the school record holder for 15 years. I was conference champion in 1998. I was NCAA All-American 4x4 1998 as well. So I've been able to accomplish a lot. Yeah, I've been able to accomplish a lot.
1, 2.
Yeah, so winning is not new for me in this coaching realm. I was winning just as much as an athlete. And so, and even before, like I said, before I got to Duncanville, I've coached total now 4 4 state champions, but I have coached a national champion as well, but 4 state champions in the 100, 2 in the 200. I coached a state champion in 300 hurdles. Relays, obviously, I've coached 2, would have been 2 national records because we did break the old ODY record. So, you know, had a lot of success for us coaching as well as me participating in track and field. And so that's something these guys probably didn't know, but now they do know.
I tell you what, I was talking to some guys the other day, and I was saying, man, I got the Duncanville 4x2 national time-setting relay team on my show. And they were like, man, wait a minute, hold on, coach. ODY or Trimble Tech, somebody from Fort Worth got that record. I said, no, they don't have it no more.
No. In fact, ODY, it went from this year being number 1 in the 4x1 to they're like 8 now. Is it 8 or 9?
They like
I don't even know if they top 10.
We broke it twice.
Well, we ran faster than
3
3 different occasions.
It was
So
like
every time
4
we
different
ran
39s.
every time we ran 39, we ran faster than the old record. So the old record was 39.76. We ran 39.65. We ran 39.73, and we ran 39.47. So each time we ran 39, we actually ran faster than that.
That's like playing somebody in
on top
basketball.
of second,
beat them by
third, and
20,
fourth place.
beat them by 30,
Yeah.
beat them by 40. Yeah. I got you.
So this year kind of rewrote that record book, and to be honest with you, we plan on doing some more rewriting next year. The best is yet to come.
Okay, so
It's irrelevant. I'm not gonna be here.
2 of you guys are coming back, and my sophomore gonna come back 3 more times. You coming back because you're a junior, right?
Yeah.
You coming back.
Yes, sir.
You 2 going off to college.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so y'all got somebody in the wings waiting to fill these guys'
Yeah,
spot?
little one. I mean, I wouldn't say fill my spot. You feel me? 'Cause I ain't that really heard of. I mean, somebody gonna come care.
It ain't too much you can do.
You feel me?
But he can try his best.
Yeah, he can take care of business.
Oh, okay.
You know? He can hold his own. You know.
Okay. So y'all gonna leave y'all legacy there.
Most definitely.
Oh, it's already stamped.
You hear me?
But you know what? But you do know y'all just came through and took somebody else's
Oh,
legacy.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, we know it.
Somebody at Duncanville waiting.
Oh yeah, that's been planned though.
Okay.
We already talked about it.
Okay, good.
We just had to show the world what it was.
That's why we raised like a little bro
Yeah.
like this. You know, like as the youngest, they can raise up and take our spots. You feel me?
All right. So, Coach, what was the national record before y'all broke?
The national record before we broke it was actually 1:23.25. Set by the Woodlands, and the Woodlands was actually in that race that when we broke the record this year. They set that record back in 2018, and I actually was there to see that. So I saw them set that record, and so they was actually in the race this past year. But let's move forward. they actually kind of some catalysts of getting that started because back in March we were in Houston, Victor Lopez meet, and they won the 4x2 at that meet. Now
And y'all were in that meet?
and we were in that meet, and we were in that race, right? And so, little backstory is, first of all, we didn't field the full team, but then so they won, and they were just so excited, and I'm in the stands, I'm walking down, and one of the parents kind of bumped me.
Poke the bird?
Yeah, poke the bird.
But he didn't tell us though.
I
don't know why he didn't tell us that though.
I didn't tell them to wait. I kind of bumped me like, yo, we like running against Duncanville. And I'm like, huh? Okay. So fast forward to regional track. We see them again for the first time at the regional track meet. So in the preliminaries, we're in the same heat. And so I put a team out, but it wasn't the final team. I put a team out. They win the heat by like 3 seconds.
They went like 123.
Guy went to post it, pumping his chest, yada yada, and all that stuff. So the next day, I rolled out the A group, and we beat them, and we ran 123.4.
Beat them.
And on that day, I knew that we had action the next time, and the next time was state meeting. It was history, 122.25. So we broke the old record by
I ain't gonna
1
lie to
second.
you, we wasn't even worried about him at state.
1 second in track is almost 10 yards.
It's a long way. Yeah, 1 second is like you say in a basketball game,
20 meters.
50 points.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, like winning by 50 points. Like,
That's
seriously,
a major
long
adjustment
way.
right there.
You hear me?
So I expect that record to be up another 25 years.
Man, you done taught me something, man. I didn't know it was that much gamemanship in track as it is in like other
Absolutely.
sports. I know
Well,
how sometimes, you know.
Well, that's not for everybody, but for coaches like me.
But people who are watching, people that watch this show, you might learn something.
Oh yeah. So we don't necessarily run every week. It's a thing called race management. So I kind of knew what we were going to do, but it was the time to strike. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So prime example, we didn't even win the district track meet in the 4x2. So think about that. The national record holders, we didn't even win the district championship. Actually, your former last school won it, and they celebrated like they had won the state championship that day.
I followed you guys on YouTube.
They come area, we had a business.
So I didn't see I think I did see the district one, but I also saw the state one.
Yeah.
And so it was
Yeah.
pretty special.
Yeah.
Man, let's have some fun real quick here. So guys, I know you two ain't coming back, so you think you can say whatever you want to say. Please respect Coach. But I just want to know a little bit about Coach, man. What makes Coach what y'all really like about Coach, bro?
What I like about him, I
you like
say,
about
he take care of us. He always make sure we straight. Always make sure if we need something, we call him. All right, I got y'all. You feel me? He always make sure we straight and good. Just say he a good person, most definitely.
Okay.
I like how he always open to adjustments. Like he listening to what we got to say, and every input or every intake that we have, he likes to hear it.
Right. Doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna go with
Yeah,
it, but he lets you guys have a voice.
He let you talk.
Yeah, he lets you have a
He
voice.
listen. Okay.
Okay. Anybody else
he'll
want to say
write it
something?
down.
What you like about Coach?
He pretty much pushes us to our limit. Like,
Okay.
works us hard. Trains us like we're college athletes, and that's why we are able to do what we do because that's the way he trains us and takes care of us.
Sounds like you keep it fun too, right?
Oh
Just like they said on the communication, he gonna make sure everything right. If you got a problem with something, he'll listen to you, hear you out, make sure we all on the same page. Cause us four, we gotta be on the same page to run fast. So he open to hear adjustments or anything that we need.
It doesn't hurt that the fact that he's already kind of done this before.
I wouldn't say done this before. I wouldn't say this. Not to this level, but he's there.
But truth be told, I have been on the 4x1 team that won the Junior Olympics.
Junior Olympics.
This is national record setting, okay? This is different level. This is different level, okay?
All right, now let's flip it over. What's the one thing y'all don't like?
He talk too much.
Yeah,
He always got something to
too
say.
much.
He always got something to say. Hey, whatever we
Jesus.
doing.
But y'all know that though, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we know.
So
but
it
it's
don't
all-
bother you.
it's
So it
all
don't really
love,
bother
though.
you.
It's all
Yeah,
love, so we understand it. But like he always, we get done working out, we laid out. Go cool down.
He always leaving something out. Like he like to tell us the good part, and then wait till we get there to tell us y'all also this and this. I'm like, bruh.
You hear me? And then when we traveling, we gotta eat Olive Garden every time. Like, man, ain't nobody eat Olive Garden every time.
I know we like to be healthy,
You hear
but
me?
Coach,
But-
I like sweets. He made me drink water every time.
We ain't get-
Really funny is like when we first broke the national record in the 4x1,
He said we had left some time, man. As soon as we got back to the hotel,
Man, I swear to God.
we all high.
We broke the record and everything. But when we talked about it, as soon as we
Victor
finished, we was
Lopez.
like, as soon as we get over here, we know Coach Brick is gonna say
Man,
something.
we were thinking about it.
We done broke the record. We know he's still gonna have some type of fluke or something to say about what we just did.
Man, he got something.
As soon as we got back,
Matter of fact,
y'all still left some time out there.
After state, we ran football too. He was like, man, y'all need to go cool down. You know your legs will be hurt. Man, bro, leave me alone. We just broke the national record. You want to talk to me? Man, go to the grass. I don't want to hear none of that. I'm good, okay?
That was their last race of probably their high school career. He told them go cool down.
I'm not
Man, they
finna
probably
go
won't
cool
touch a
down.
track in like a year.
You heard me?
I'm consistent.
right.
As you can see, most definitely.
But remember, we started out with they love you though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
all
all love. It's all good. It's all good. But it's funny about the Olive Garden thing because all my former athletes, they feel the same way. But they'll tell you, hey, they didn't have no choice. We're eating.
Matter of fact, I remember the first time we changed it up and we ate Chick-fil-A before the football too at Victor Lopez and we
Boy,
got
they
rolled.
won.
Like fourth place.
We went like
Yeah.
125.
That was the one time we
So it was like,
understood.
so he showed us like, yeah, so when you do that, that's what happened. So we was like, okay. Then the next day we ate Olive Garden, we went 39-6. So it was like, okay.
Carbo load.
So it was like, okay, we understand.
Make me wish I was on. Can I be the fifth leg? Y'all give me enough lead, I finish it
Oh,
off.
trust you ain't got to worry about that.
Ain't got to worry about the lead.
at all.
Now, you two are youngsters, so how's your recruiting going?
It's going well. I mean, yeah, it's going well. I'm gonna look forward to picking a school next year, my senior season, before my senior season, or you know what I mean, in the middle of my senior season.
Okay, and what about you?
I'm going on to my junior year, so right now my recruiting is good. I got a total of 11 offers.
Okay, for
all D1 for football.
football. What position you play in football?
Receiver, slot receiver.
Okay.
So
He's a 3-star, 4, 3, 5-star.
Okay.
Receivers, running back.
Okay, yeah. So, you know, the sharing athletes okay over there.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess since I arrived, I heard it wasn't so cush before then, but I guess
We got the accolades like he do. You feel me?
Yeah, come and get a little something. Right?
Yeah. But it's have both programs.
Yeah. I can see how they work.
Yeah, hand in hand. It's the reason why the track is around the football field. You got to cross that first. I mean, it's simple as that. You got to cross the track first. And handle your business on the track, and then football gonna take care of itself.
But it ain't too many people who understand that.
Yeah.
There's only a certain few who can do it, and the ones that can do it.
Well, I'm gonna be keeping up with you guys. I'm gonna be bragging about you guys once you get out to college and doing what you do, and say I had these guys on the Passion Project. I don't know if y'all know the Jordan sisters that play at the South Lake basketball. There's 4 of them.
I've seen them.
Yes, yeah, I do.
I had them on the show. All 4
They
sisters.
cold, boy.
Oh, they sisters. I think.
Nah, they
No,
sisters.
they all 4
all of
are
them
biological sisters. They play on the same team, and all 4 of them start.
They
Freshmen,
in different
2
grades, though.
sophomores, and a junior.
Yeah, they in different grades, boy. They are
And they were
tough,
on the
boy.
Kelly Clarkson show last week.
Oh yeah,
They
they
nice.
were.
I'm gonna take pride in saying I had the fastest guys in America
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
on the Passion Project.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna keep up
and
with
that statement is true. They are, if you combine both of the relays, they are the fastest guys in America.
You know, I sent you a clip of some guy that was running. I think out of Florida. He was running. I guess he ran the 200 and 100.
Yeah, Christian Miller.
Yeah.
993. Yeah.
Ain't worried about
He
him.
can't beat all them.
He can't do it by himself.
No, he can't do it by himself.
Nope.
That's the beauty of the relays, man. Depending on catching that baton and going with it. And last question: what meet did y'all run in that you wish you could have a do-over?
State.
State.
Off rip. State. I need that 4x1. If we can run it back, just one more time. You feel me? I'll be cool.
What y'all come in the 4x1?
We got second.
Second.
To attach the seat.
If we can run it back just one more
We
time.
had a minor adjustment
Yeah, hear me?
that we need back that would have gave it
It
to
would have
us.
been cooler. Would have been right there with
We would have
him.
crossed the finish line first.
But I mean,
So I called you, coach, to get him kind of hyped up before he left, just to check in with him and make sure and everything. And I said, man, so when you come back, you're gonna bring that state championship trophy with me. He said, well, slow down, coach, slow down now. It's gonna be tough.
most definitely.
He said it's gonna be. He said there's some teams out there that's running some times that a lot of people don't know about, because we hear about what y'all doing because we're in the up north.
Yep.
But we weren't hearing about what was happening down there in Humble. And when he put me on that, and when I saw that y'all lost by that fraction of a seconds or whatever it was, I said, He all right. That's my dude. Eddie, my frat brother.
Yep, yeah.
Eddie, my frat brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dude, I say A&M Blue Bunny because we didn't win the 4x1.
Oh man, what?
I mean, we got second in the 4x2, but I say A&M Blue Bunny. That was like a wake up call to, you know what I'm saying, see the competition that we had around us.
Man,
Oh, okay.
We got in trouble. We got chewed out after that. I ain't gonna lie, we got chewed out.
Yeah, that wasn't a good
4x1 was horrible.
What place y'all come in?
4x1 we got like
third or
fourth.
We did.
That's like
We got beat by who?
We barely made the podium.
We got beat by the
Katie.
Woodlands.
say bad.
barely made the podium.
Yes, oh my, we got
Yeah,
this.
third.
We got like third.
Barely
We went
we
like
barely got
4.7
that.
right.
Yeah, we ain't
Yeah,
we
that's
have a
crazy.
good meet.
High 40
I'm not
point.
gonna lie, I feel like we needed that though, cause that's definitely a wake up call. See where we was at.
Almost
Like,
different.
You know, like when the football schedule come out or the basketball schedule come out, you look for, we gonna play them. What was that track meet that y'all couldn't wait to get to?
This one. I say this.
State.
State. Oh, well, I mean, I know that's on the mark.
Yeah, but I never knew. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know about all the people that were gonna be at Blue Bonnet. You feel me? I ain't know like about
Well-
Katie. I ain't know Katie was like that for real. The Woodlands, I knew they was good, but I didn't think they were like as good as they were
Yeah,
gonna be.
a lot of teams sparked up this year.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
a lot of teams put in some work.
That was the beginning of the, you know what I'm saying? It was in, what was that, like March?
It was
February?
the first week. So the Blue Bunny meets down at College Station A&M, and it was the first weekend in March. So you had us coming from North Texas, and then all those Houston schools, we met up in A&M, which is actually closer to them, but anyway. But prior to them, you know, those guys had been blowing the competition away up here. But we got down there. We won our section in the 4x2, but Atascocita ran one, and they was in another section, and so they ended up winning the event. Then we turned to the 4x1, and we got our butts handed to us. And so at that point, those guys realized, like I had been telling them, this is
Lock
Texas.
in.
You're never going to be by yourself. There's always going to be top competition.
Yeah, we was.
And that day they realized.
Yeah, we was
it.
big headed. I say
Yeah.
for sure. We was big headed.
That day
we
they
was on like
realized
40.7 first meet.
Yeah.
And all that. We was like, okay, we got this, man. We don't run nobody. Booger's like, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be something, man. We ain't worried about it. We came out there and we will say.
Man, I love this camaraderie right here, Coach.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
I love it. Anything you guys want to say before we shut this down?
Anything you got this? Anything got to ask?
No, I mean just personally you want to get out to anybody because you know you're going to have this all over your social media, having 50 million viewers watch this. Anything you want to send out to people?
Y'all looking at a one-of-a-kind team, man. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, you will never see another team like the one that you sitting here watching right now.
No cap.
We got every perk and every aspect that you can ask for on one team. So I'm gonna just leave y'all with that.
I'm gonna shout out my T John. Hey mama, I love you. You feel me? I'm doing the bid like I told you. You feel me?
We
I love
see
you.
405.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
little
same
one.
thing. Hey, same thing. Shout out to my moms, my granny, all the people. Love y'all.
I only gotta shout out my mom. Y'all see her on my face.
Shout out to the fam, man. Shout out to my family.
Nah, facts got it tatted.
Got a name certified.
All right now. Shout out to the family. That's it. Shout out to my family.
That boy
Coach
got-
Brookins, you got anything you want to close with?
Coach, I want to thank you for giving us this opportunity to come in and we get the guys together. Like I told them, they kind of been on the circuit, but this was going to be the last one.
Yeah.
But I promise you,
You did.
win or lose,
You did.
at state, I said I committed to doing this, and we're going to be there and be
Right.
there. You know,
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm
we
saying?
appreciate you most definitely.
Yeah.
Most
I enjoyed
definitely.
this. I enjoyed this a lot.
Getting the guys together one last time.
Man, one
man.
last time.
Yeah.
Right. I'm glad to be able to provide that for you. And this is another example of what I try to tell coaches. Because we are adversaries, as you know, I used to coach at DeSoto.
Right.
Okay, so because you're adversaries don't mean you're enemies.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I appreciate good athletes and what they do and being able to say that I met you before.
Right.
And the guy who owns this studio, who talked me into doing this podcast, his whole thing was to give our young athletes an opportunity to get in front of a mic and a camera before you be in front of a camera and a mic in college.
Right.
Because it's coming.
Most definitely.
Because y'all elite. And when you're elite, it's coming.
Yeah, you can't hide from it.
No, you can't. Good or bad, they coming.
Most definitely.
You know, just like Ant-Man had to find out last night.
Yep.
And I love Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I love how he plays. He plays a lot like Jordan, got the same attitude. I love all of that, but you don't call out nobody's name. You just say,
Nope.
I can't wait till the next matchup. You don't say, I want to guard Kyrie.
People, Kyrie.
You call
Boy,
out
you
the
bold.
you call out the baddest dude.
You heard me.
You know, so Anyway, with that being said, this is the Passion Project. Man, I had a blast with these guys. I wish them well. We'll see you next time.
Duncanville's going with Braden Williams on the lead here, and they're gonna anchor with DeCorian Moore. Let's see if that roster switch changes or helps them in their cause.
Duncanville looks great, so does Katie Tompkins. Still pretty even between those two teams.
Durham takes the handoff on that second leg for Duncanville, and now he's going up against Harley Jensen of Katie Tompkins on his outside, or his inside.
Pretty even on that exchange, Corey, between Tompkins and Duncanville.
And this could be the separator right here. Look at Duncanville separating with Thus, Asen Thus.
Duncanville is all gas, zero brakes going down this backstretch. Coming down to the final exchange, Duncanville with the baton first, Katie Tompkins just a few steps behind.
And this is going to be quite the finish here in the 4x2 between these two teams. DeCorian Moore finishing things off for Duncanville. Here comes DeCorian Moore, 50 meters to go. Jace McMillan can't keep up with Katie Tompkins. It's going to be Duncanville taking 20 points here. Oh, look at the time, Olivia.
Wow!
Look at the time.
Look at this, and
that is,
wow. Duncanville, Corey, 122.25.
That is an incredible time. Not only a U.S. #1, but that is an all-time record by nearly that's a second better than the Woodlands. 123.25 was the national record, and Duncanville put a second on it.
They demolished that.